excited to share my first business video on this channel. So first things first, my name is Kayla Lanier and I own and operate KL Virtual Agency, your virtual assistant. And so I'm basically up here to talk about how I even got into virtual assisting and to share my first big business purchase with you all. So I'm so excited that you're over here on this channel. Of course, I would love for you to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. I can't even really think of what that saying is, but you know what I'm saying. So I'm getting right into this video and kick it off. How did virtual assisting come about? How did this business start? When I tell you it just happened, it just happened. So let's go back. It's July, June, and I am on a I'm on a business assignment for my other business, Lanier Interiors, shameless plug. And so I am walking through the space, interior decorating. So I'm walking through the space and the client says, hey, I'm trying to revamp and I want to get started with doing something new with their admin piece side of it. I can't quite think of what the exact assignment was, but they were wanting to just go over their handbook again and have that retyped out, refreshed, you know, all the things. And so, and she says, do you know somebody that can do that? Or do you know how to do that? And I was like, yeah. You know, and so I've had several experiences, and this is where God is so amazing because he will use your own experience from like church. And I have assisted our church for 10 years. I'm going to also throw it in there. I am also a pastor's wife. So 10 years I've been assisting as far as the church admin. But prior to that, since I was like age 13, 14, our youth leader at the time also had me working with some admin things, such as like sharing the announcements with the congregation and, you know, going over the program. All of those things I were able to do. So it's amazing how God will use prior experiences, you know, from childhood or previous experiences before and allow you to start a business. And so I've been able to do what she asked me to do for the church. So of course, yes, the answer is yes. I know how to do that. And when I tell you that first yes just turned into several other requests from there, and it just began to expand. And so every different thing that I was able to do, like build a website and all the other stuff I was able to do, you know, prior to that, especially with my other business, I had experience with building a website there. So if you see my dog running back and forth, that's Pablo, because he's trying to be a distraction back and forth. But so yeah. So that's where it came about, where I was able to find out what services I would be able to offer, because I started to think about things I have done before and things I've done before that I've received compliments for, right? So I looked at, you know, I built my own website for Lanier Interiors and, you know, done admin things for the church, all of those things. So that's how it came about, really, honestly. I was on an assignment for my interior decorating business and this just happened. And so what ended up happening is I did the job, she loved it, and word of mouth began to spread. She shared it with this person, shared it with that person, she shared it online, and it just began to expand from there. And I ended up posting this TikTok video recently about just how amazing God has been within 4 months of starting this business, right? So I have exceeded my financial goal. Thanks be unto God, really, who has given me the victory to be able to do that. And in 4 months, and if you know, as an entrepreneur, it is very hard to scale business. So let alone, I have been celebrating every single goal possible that I've made. Onboarding another client, building another website, you know, doing any kind of admin things. I have been celebrating every little thing because it all glorifies God, because it is so amazing how he put in all of these things together. So strategic. He is so strategic in what he does. And so that's how the business came about. Prior experiences, I've now been able to use it as a business for me to generate income for my household. And I cannot even thank God enough of just where this has gone and where it continues to lead. into in just different spaces in arenas. I'm learning different businesses that I don't have experience with, but they're bringing me in on their back end. I'm on their client calls. I'm invited to their meetings, all those things. And this is where God is just so, like, once again, I cannot give him enough praise because he's so good that I still get to learn and I still get to expand and add to my portfolio of saying, yes, I have experience with that. I have experience with this. I have experience with that. Things that I'll tell you now, like never had experience with weddings, never had experience with transportation services business, but now I do. Thanks to God, I've, put me in connection with different clients to be able to do that. So I'm getting into the video and I'm going to go ahead and share with you right now. This is my first video, so give me grace. But I also have a new lens on my camera. Every time I wanted to start doing a recording a video, there would be something that happened. So I wanted to start recording a video and I broke my lens on my camera. Then I said, okay, well, my lens is broken. I am going to use my phone. My phone was out of storage. It was just one thing after the other, but we pulled through, we plowed through. So I'm saying that to say I have a new lens on my camera. It is now a wide lens. It's not preferred for like in motion moving around, but I wanted to preface that because when you get into the next clips, you might see like it moves on. You'll see. So let's get into it. This is one of my business goals that I'm hoping is in this box because I've never made a purchase like this before, and it's really big for me because let me get my mic. Okay, so yeah, this is a really big deal for me because I was so adamant about I'm not using personal expenses to make this purchase. I am only using business expenses. So I'm excited to open this. Let's do a quick unboxing. And just pray that it's all right. So let me get your angles, to my angles and things. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh. Y'all. It's my first, because you guys can see it. You can see it. Oh, upside down. It's my first MacBook, y'all. This is my first MacBook. I bought it refurbished, so this is why you didn't see like the Apple logo on the box or nothing like that. But here she is. And I went ahead and got like accessories and all that for it. But y'all, I didn't know it makes noises. Let me see if I can bring you guys closer. I'm so excited, y'all. Wow. Like, this is really cool. Let me get y'all real close up. Hola. Hello. Hey, mommy. So, yeah. I don't even know what to think, but it's setting a business goal for me. That's what this is. This is setting a business goal and getting the business goal done. Like you freaking accomplish your business goal, and that's what we're talking about. My very first MacBook. So I'll have to set it up. Y'all still got that one nail. I still have that one nail. But I'm going to, let's see, because this thing is so close, super close. Let me bring y'all have to bear with me. But I'm going to go ahead and set this all up, do the whole.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver.
That's why I'm at that, y'all. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and work on setting all this up and yeah, just enjoy my MacBook. I did it. I did it. Thank you, Lord. God is so good. And y'all, so I'll let you know as the journey goes on. Like I said, this is refurbished. This is the first time I ever bought it. I made sure to purchase it, just in case somebody asked me. Purchase it from Best Buy. And I made sure to purchase one that said Geek Squad certified. So, you know, they've already did the whole background legwork on this. So, yeah, I'm about to see if they really did all they need to do, because I haven't seen like any scrapes or anything. So whoever had this MacBook before is in pristine condition. Like, this is a really, really good deal. And because I'm not, yeah, it's a MacBook Pro. Oh my God. Okay, let me get into this. Bye.